Hey, what's up? So this is how I created this fantastic video only using Capcut. So the first step I did is to take a photo of myself making this weird, sad, emotional pose. Then let's jump into Capcut and do the editing. So first you'll add the background we're going to use, which is this. Then I want you to look for ratio and set it to 9:16. So the next thing, you're going to highlight it and make sure it fits into that aspect ratio. Adjust the clip to at least 5 seconds. Then after, I need you to go to overlay and add the image that we're going to use, which is the photo I told you to shoot. So make sure you play it with it a little bit and make sure the knees are touching the dark spot. So adjust it to 5 seconds, then cut out the unwanted clip. Highlight the photo, then look for an option that says adjustment. Then I want you to scroll all the way to the right of your side and look for temperature and reduce it to -20. The next thing I need you to do is to go back to add overlay, then bring our cloud. So when you bring it, drag it upwards of your head, then play with it around. So you can use also this option to see the full phone view of what you're editing. So I want you to adjust the length of this cloud to 5 seconds and remove the unwanted part. So highlight it, then look all the way for adjustments and again reduce to temperature, which is -20. Go back to add overlay, and next we are bringing the splash water effect. So drag it down and put it into the middle wise of your legs by the time you're kneeling, or your knees, and make sure you adjust the clip, then remove the unwanted part. I want you to highlight the effect and look for an option that says opacity, then reduce it to 55. Next, I need you to go back to add overlay, then bring our second water splash effect, bring it to the first knee, put it right there, centering it, basing on the ground, adjust the clip, remove the unwanted part, highlight it, then look for an option that says opacity, reduce it to 50. So you do the second effect, bring it to the other knee, and do the same process. Adjust it, flex the angles a little bit, adjust the clip, then cut out the unwanted part, then highlight it again, look for an option that says opacity, reduce to 50. So this is the look of what we have edited so far. So our next step is, I want you to go back to add overlay, then we are bringing the rainfall effect. So when you bring it, I need you to go to blend and go to the option that says filter. So when you go to filter, the black effect of the black background will be removed, then we will remain with only droplets. So next you're going to look for an option that says edit. Then after tapping edit, go to crop and look for 9:16. Then drag the image where the intensity of the rain is too much. Then the next thing I need you to do is to play it around with it, then drag it into the middle by the time you're kneeling. Since the rainfall is falling onto your head, highlight it, then look for an option that says edit. Then first go to brightness, add it to at least 10, then go to sharpness 40, and this is how it looks at the moment. Highlight the rainfall effect, then cut it by 5 seconds, but don't delete the remaining part. So what we're going to do, we are going to drag it downwards, then we bring it closer to the beginning of the video, such that we use it to cover the remaining part that was not touched by the first effect we used. So you'll drag it downwards and make sure by it reaches, it's interconnecting with that part where we put the splashes of the water. So after doing that, you can cut the remaining part if it's still there. And this is how it looks at the moment. So the next part, we are going to go back to overlay, then choose the cloud again. So when you bring it, I want you to resize it to the first one we added. So what you do next is to adjust it, then remove the remaining part, highlight it, then go back to temperature and reduce to -20. So this is how it looks at the moment. So I'm going to try to proportionize this image of me kneeling down because it's not in the right angle. So I'm going to follow that straight line that crosses the blue line from the top to the bottom that shows you that your image is in the middle. So this is the perfect result. So let's go. Our next step is to add in sound. So you'll go to audio, then go to effects, then go to the search bar and type in rain. So I want you to choose the first sound effect of rain, and this is how it feels or tastes or feels like. That's how it feels. So cut the front part, then remain with the part where the intensity is so high, and this is what it feels like. So highlight it, then cut out the unwanted part. So next we are going to go to effects, then tap video effects and wait them to load, and you look for an option that says lightening crack, which is this. So when you select it, I want you to play the video at least 1 second of it, then you try dragging this effect in front. So this is how the video looks like at the moment. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add sound again. So we are going to add the lightning sound. You will go back to audio, then effects, then go to the search bar and search for thunderstorm. So I want you to choose the last option, which is the short thunder cracker. So this is how the video looks. So we are going to just cut out some highlighting parts. So what we're going to do is you're going to play the video and wait that moment when the black shoot is covering the background, which is this. Then you're going to cut out each layer of the image that we added without shaking this white line, no, without moving it. So to make sure you cut them in order, so start with the upper one, then keep cutting them, all of them at the same exact time without moving the white timer. So when you do so, after cutting all of them, you'll go again to the side where the video again does the same exact effect of showing the shoot behind, then cut them again. So you'll do this in 2 sections because in this effect it happens twice. So I need you to do it. So you can even try zooming in all the layers such that you can delete those small pieces that remain there. So I want you to be keen at this process. I don't know whether I've explained it very well, but use at least your eyes to understand it. That's why I gave this video such long time, such that I can explain this, but I don't know whether I'm going to come with it out very well, because this is a very tricky part. That's why I tried to make this tutorial so long. So make sure that when that shoot behind comes or happens, try to cut out those images that are that are moving, all the images in front that are moving out. I don't know how I can call that are happening, all the cloud, the person, the water splashes. So try to cut them out according to the time they do what they do appear when the background has turned black. So that's what you have to do. It happens twice, basically there at the beginning where the thunderstorms strike, then the black shoot covers the whole screen, and again nearest of it when the video is getting to the end. So make sure you do what you you do it properly, because I don't know, man, this is something that is very tricky, that is going to help your video stand out, like come out real. So this is the second part where I was telling you, again, start from the top such that you don't miss any of these effects to cut them out. This is the most trickiest part in this editing, I'm telling you. So you start from without shaking the white timer, move it after cutting the first layer on your left side, then you can then shift to the other one, to your right hand side. So you keep on deleting that middle section area that you trim there, such that it comes out very well. I'm sorry if you didn't understand, but at least try to use your eyes, because I can't explain that more. It's just a video editing instinct. So try to make it happen somehow. So this is the look of the video. Like here, I have not cut it very well, so you can go back, take your time on this area. Video editing requires patience, so you try working it out. So this video or this short we are creating, or TikTok or whatever reel, whatever you might call it, it's just 5 seconds. So take your time. That's why I try to make it 5 seconds, such that to help you get what I'm talking about, because you can be imagining how comes that it's only 5 seconds and it's taking such long time. So that's the look of the video. After, then you can export your video to your gallery. Well, that's it for the video. So in case you need the backgrounds or the pink images that I used in this editing, just find them in the link in the description. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Subscribe.